What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Off the Hook Network with Out Loud. Jesus Christ. Can anything else go wrong tonight? Well, tonight we got Dave as our co-host. Daniel Burke is a little bit on the left side. We got Leatherface that just popped in. And this is going to be another bullshit session because some people didn't make it. So let me introduce Leatherface. And let me introduce Wrangler Dave. What's up, guys?
The fucking thrifties, the long drugs, Walgreens walking around.
Goddamn face, I can't hear you.
You gotta turn up your microphone.
Damn it.
You look like a pack rat with a mouthful of nuts.
I fucking had hella moonshine to eat my asshole.
What the fuck happened to your computer, face?
It's here.
Ah, okay. Warning, everybody. This podcast is for 18 years or older. If you're under 18, get the fuck off of here.
Here's Willie. There's
Oh, it's
Wilbur.
the puppy dog.
There's wheelies.
It's the puppy dogs.
So what's going on with the sanitarium right now?
We're getting ready to go into season 3. I've been getting guests lined up and getting them ready to go. Heading up to Virginia to meet up with some of the Moonshiner boys and get them booked on the show too. So I got a lot of things coming and just had to take a break, man.
Yeah, no, we get that, man. Everyone's got to take a break once in a while because shit gets hectic sometimes.
Yeah, it's been a son bitch.
Yeah, I've been taking a break trying to get my voice back.
Well, stop sucking so much cock.
Hey, you can't say that. This is a kid's show.
You can't deep throat.
Fuck that up already.
Castle, stop deep throating black bulls, man. You'll be able to talk right.
I'm always bitching about widescreen. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix the camera. There it is.
Goddamn, dude, you need to fucking dye your beard black.
Yeah, you do.
Dye your taint hairs black.
You look like a gay. You look like a gay leprechaun.
Ah.
There goes the sponsors. We're not even on fucking 20 seconds. We're already
I'm not trying to get sponsors.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah, it helps. We should get
Trying
some.
to get paid, motherfucker.
Yeah, a little bit of
Get that money
use
rolling in.
some cash for a little bit of fucking lube.
Fuck yeah, man.
Let's see.
You get some sponsor, get some money, man, to put gas in the hoopty.
And let's see what kind of moonshine you're drinking.
Yeah.
Fucking go to the gas station, drop $30, got a quarter of a tank of gas.
See, he supports homosexuals.
Sugarland Shine.
The Sugarland Shine by Mark and Digger. This is their rye apple. Pretty damn good.
Exactly. See, I told you he supports homosexuals. Sugarland.
Fuck you. Eat my asshole. Sucker. You guys miss me or what?
Yeah, man.
Kinda.
Don't back the camera up. I don't want to see the boogers up your nose.
What? Oh, both of you can lick my teeth.
Yeah, we don't want to see those $40 boogers.
Wait, here you go.
Don't need to see the booger sugar you got up there, man.
There ain't no booger sugar up in there no more. This is the podcast. Can you this podcast?
He doesn't do it up his nose anymore. He deposits in his
We're talking
anal.
about no gay shit now. We're talking about dick sucking and booger sugar and.
This is Jimmy you're talking about.
Yeah,
this is Jimmy. This is Jimmy. Yeah, of
He
course.
just
It's all
said
about
gay
the
shit.
he shoved
We're not
the,
talking about gay shit.
he shoves the powder up his ass now. That's what he does.
You guys are homeless.
Powders his butt.
Told you he supports homosexuality.
What?
Hey, man, I don't give a fuck about homosexuals. If they could take a dick, they could take a joke.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
I sure came in at the wrong time.
Yeah, you got.
So what's new with you? What's new with you? Leatherface.
Not much new, man. Just been working and focusing and trying to get by in life right now.
They didn't give us straws.
They didn't give us straws. What the hell with them?
Right? Well, I probably have like 100 of them in my car.
I'm eating at the same place that put a piece of glass in my burger about 6 months ago.
Was that
That's Cookout in Roxborough
Cookout
on Walker Street.
Why the fuck?
You're a white
Yeah, I saw that. That was a big old piece of
If you're a
glass.
white boy and you got the Trump stuff on, or if you're anything white, they'll put glass and shit in your burger and stuff.
Tell them you're Native American, and the next time you do that, you're gonna come back in there and scalp a motherfucker.
Oh, next time it's some C4.
Yeah, some bullshit. I wouldn't eat there anymore.
Nah, man.
I
they
wouldn't
put
either,
glass in
but
the fucking
it smells
shit, man.
fucking
That's illegal as
spectacular
fuck.
right now. So,
You know,
I want
that's
you
assault
guys,
with a
want you
deadly
guys
weapon.
want to
Putting glass
continue?
in
I'm going to
someone's
eat
food.
something real fast, and I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll be back. Stay on for a bit.
Yep. So what's up with me, man? Just had a birthday yesterday. Turned 44. Yay. You know, just doing my own fucking thing. Been working over at the flea market. I do security over at the flea market, so you know, got to make some.
What's
extra
going on
paper
with
somehow.
What's going on with your show?
It'll be coming back soon. I'm getting you know, stuff done for other people at the moment. You know, so once that gets done, then I'll be back for sure. In fact, I've already cut a promo video announcing I'm going to be coming back. And I've got to have that uploaded. So
Yeah, you should toss it up on the your show line, and I'll play it whenever it comes out on whenever I'm doing a show. I just
for
came
sure.
back tonight, but I came back tonight, but my guests canceled. One was having
Yeah.
technical difficulties, and the other one had some other thing to do or something.
So, hey, good tip for you there, Castle. The images in your background keep whiting out and blackening out your camera.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I see it.
Wasn't sure if you noticed.
That's why I have the light on, or else I'd be completely blacked out.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been working shows. So I just did the rodeo. I got the WWE show coming up this weekend. So
Oh,
I'll
that's
be
cool
working
as
the WWE. You guys might get a little live video of that if I stay for the show.
Will they allow you guys to do that without getting you without copy striking your ass?
I don't know. I got to find out.
All right. Because I know that happens. You know, also for other viewers, my name is Wrangler Dave. I run a podcast called Wrangler Dave's Trailer Park here on Off the Hook. It's a no-holds barred podcast. We talk about anything and everything. Nothing's off limits. Also, you guys can catch me over on Twitch, where I stream video games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Tarkov, and Battlefield, the new Battlefield game, 2042.
You can also catch them on Red Backpage, Craigslist, and a couple other sites.
No, they don't allow that shit no more. They took all that shit out.
AsianCreamyPies.com.
Oh, yeah.
YoungandDirty.com.
Fatboycocksuckers.org.
I don't got nothing to say to that. Where the hell is
Smokers.com.
Rob at?
I don't fucking know, man. I know
Yeah,
him.
he's
No,
probably-
he's moving to Florida, if I remember right, to Tampa.
Right.
So
He's
maybe
supposed
that's
to-
why we keep.
He's supposed to be
maybe that's
heading
why
that
we
way
keep
right
holding
now
on
or
to-
something.
What the fuck's up with Executioner, man? I ain't seen him around in a minute.
I haven't seen him in a minute either.
Yeah. He was supposed to have a show on our network too.
Yeah,
And then the reason why, because I know on Fridays we used to have a gentleman by the name of Child's Play Ninja on. He had to drop off due to personal reasons. involving a divorce.
Yeah, that's real personal.
Yeah. Yeah. His wife decided to step out on him. So, yeah, that's no fun.
That's why you shouldn't get married.
Yeah, well, I've been married for 15 years now, and you know.
Well, I plan on bringing a variety of music to the show. Hopefully my voice will be cleared up. Hopefully.
Sorry, she said my wife corrected me. 14. Yeah, you do.
So hopefully my voice will clear up, but I plan on bringing a variety of music, a variety of guests, also somebody that can speak for me so I don't have to talk a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be in the backwards comments. I'll be in the private comments, tossing up questions, answers, blah, 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 stuff like that for my co-host to go ahead and talk about.
Thomas ECV White, what's up there, Thomas? How you doing, man?
That's another thing. We have our guests can also ask questions.
Yeah, man. Ask away, man. We're on this channel. We're motherfuckers right here. Where we like to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? So, speak up, Thomas.
What's up, Thomas? You want to come on? You want to come on? You want to be a guest on our show? I'll send you over an invite.
Interactive live podcast.
But Thomas does a Facebook live show about food, and he's a truck driver. And what he does is he drives around. He drives from city to city, state to state, and what he likes to do is he likes to stop at these little truck stops and get buy snacks and stuff.
Yeah, mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
Did you send him an invite?
He'll go live. He'll go live like when they do the hot Cheeto thing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he does that kind of stuff. At the moment, I'm looking for I'm getting out there on our little connect pages and looking for celebrity entertainment, celebrity music. I'm also looking for, people that have been in the game and that aren't celebrities but has good music, wants to come on and show off their music. And then I'm also helping people with their businesses. Like I got Drip the Barber. He was going to come on tonight, but he'll be on next weekend.
Would you like me to reach out to my contacts in Nashville?
That you should do that for yourself.
I meant for your show, dude, to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
What, for music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like up and coming artists, in that.
Absolutely.
Genre. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can do that for you. Yeah. I still know people in the industry I can talk to.
Yeah. So that's basically what I'm working on right now, is just getting some guests on our show.
Okay. So I could talk to my boy James, his partner, business partner wise, runs a radio station, and he also goes and scouts talent in the Oklahoma area. And I might be able to get him to help you as a co-host. You know what I'm saying? He's got a huge radio audience as well.
Yeah. Nice. And then I'm also going to get my sister to come on one day when she's feeling like it. She's here. I'm going to get her to come on one of these days when she feels like it.
And we're going to right now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about our little experience about our dad and kind of how we got in contact with each other, and then maybe tell some stories about each other. You know,
Yeah.
she doesn't know a lot about me, and I don't know a lot about her because we just met. We just met through Ancestry.
.com. Yep.
Yeah,
So like, this is one of the few
and
things I actually
we
have
both did
left
our.
that I
We
know.
both did our. Yeah, we both did our ancestry, our blood tests, and I met her online through my bloodline, and then she was on my brother's page when I searched her out on Facebook to see if I could find her. I found her on my brother's page, and then we
That's
started
cool as
talking
fuck.
from there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like, my family tree is fucking huge. Like, on Facebook, there's 32 different groups from my family. Fucking huge.
Yeah,
I was surprised.
mine's pretty huge too.
So, like,
Let's
my
see, I'll put-
family tree, just from my line, right? Just my direct line of, you know, me. It's 128 pages of people, right? And it
Wow.
goes back all the way to, I think, 1150. That's a long fucking
So
time.
when I do my let's see. This is where did my what ancestries did I inherit from each parent? So it gives you all that information. And it says family health history tree.
Yep.
View all your relatives.
Have you?
There's quite a few.
Did you get your rDNA done?
I got my blood. I did the blood test, and I did the 23andMe, and I did the ancestry.
Okay.
So I did all three of them.
I had a rDNA test done. You know, for the R line is actually for the males, right? And mine went way.
It says they've
way
contacted. It says I have distant relatives, 1,499.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Let's see total. Let's see what the total is.
Yo, Thomas, you got to come on here, man. You could talk and type in chat, man. We can see it.
So that one was through.
So, how's the Crossfire holding on?
I actually like it.
Just be careful, man. Parts for that thing are getting real expensive to come by because it's Mercedes.
Well, they're really hard to find.
Yeah. So if you have an issue, man, it's going to take you like months to get parts.
Definitely. So
if I were you, I'd go out and buy another one and use it as a fucking parts car.
yeah, I thought about it, especially when the car wash broke my light this morning.
Oh fuck! Which one?
When we did the lower one, the road light, not the headlight, the road light.
Yeah. The fog light, basically. The lower
Yeah.
light. Damn, man. Yeah, that's like I don't know. You could probably pick.
So
one
on 23andMe, I have 2,366 related blood relatives.
Damn. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot. So there's a lot of people to go through.
Yeah, my family's so large here in America, we have our own fucking association and our own goddamn newsletter.
That's cool.
Fucking huge. Yeah.
That's cool. Our family's pretty big, but it's spread out.
Yeah, so is mine. Like, we got family up in Canada, America, Australia, Canada. I already said Canada. Australia, England, Scotland, France, Wales. We're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I'll give you a little roundabout of mine here.
Actually, I've never even bothered to count how many there are of us. I could
It
probably
says
ask.
I'm 30%, 37% English and North European,
Okay.
36% Southern Italy, 8% Wales,
Welsh. Yeah.
percent European Jewish, 4% Scottish, 3% French, 2% Germanic European, 2% Malta, 1% Northern Italy, 1% Cameroon, Congo,
So
and Western. I can't even pronounce that shit.
when I did my genealogy, let's see, I'm quarter Scandinavian, somewhere in there. I think like maybe 5% French, 85% of me is Scottish. But then my ancestors were actually from Scandinavia and Normandy, like France. So, but they were basically what it was the Scandinavians invaded France, and I'm actually related to Roloff. If you ever watched the show Vikings, where that Viking stayed in France, I'm actually related to him. And then down the line, one of my ancestors from him settled in Scotland and actually founded a whole clan there called Clan Lion or Clan Leon. So Lion Clan, down the generations from he founded in 510 is when he was in Scotland. And it was 5010, excuse me. I'm sorry, I said 510, 5010. He was in Scotland, and his grandson, not grandson, actually married Robert the Bruce's daughter. And they were gifted a castle in Scotland called Glamis Castle, which originally was a hunting lodge that they actually built up into this big, beautiful castle that's actually open for public tours now. And through genetic research, I'm actually directly related to, the people in the castle currently, all the way back to, Robert the Bruce to his daughter, And so I thought that was pretty cool. Yep. And it turns out that people in Scotland really don't give a fuck about their lineage.
Some of them don't.
I was talking to one of my family members over there, and he's like, "Man, why do you guys get so hyped up on that shit?" I'm like, "Because it's cool to know where you come from. Because if you know where you come from, then you know who you are, right?"
Absolutely.
So that's why, And he's just like, I'm just a Scot. He's like, I'm just a Scotsman in Scotland. I don't give a fuck. Basically, is his whole thing.
Yeah, when you do your DNA, it's pretty intense.
Yeah,
I've studied a lot of this stuff, and paid attention to a lot of the stuff that I learned. And believe it or not, knowing a lot of the stuff that I learned about it makes life a lot more exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, because you get to find out, who you are and where you come from,
Yes.
basically, and where your ancestors are from. Just like one of the things I found out from another family member of mine, is that John? The first one of my family members here in America landed in America back in, I think it was like 1605. Fucking Tully. Need to learn to stay off the cuck till your voice is better, man. To make a long story short, fucking redskin. To make a long story short, I'm just waiting for him to come up here and talk shit. To make a long story
He's
short,
drunk. He can't find the button.
So like with my family that came here to America, I found out they got in a fight with the English over in Scotland, right? and a bunch of my family members were captured and actually sold into slavery to Antigua, white Scottish people. But the problem was, not only were they royalty, right, from a royal line, they had money, so go ahead, sell slavery. They bought their fucking freedom, and then they, four of the brothers that they captured, were two of them were salvage experts. The other two were shipbuilders. So they actually went out in the ocean, salvaged this galleon, this Spanish galleon that had sunk, right? And they salvaged it, refloated it, and then came here to America. And they realized when they went down into the hold where the ballast was supposed to be, they found gold and silver in there. So they took all the gold and silver out of the ballast, where the ballast rocks were, and then they sold the boat to the Americas, right here to the the colonies, and bought a bunch of land back east, in Virginia and Maine, and Dorset County, Maine, actually, and they basically spread west from there. But no, one of my families, my mom's side of the family, her family still has the wagon that they came from the east with on the property to this day, right? Like the ranch is that old.
Cool.
And
That's
California wasn't even nowhere near thought of part of the Union. At that time, it was part of Mexico. And they settled up in the Sassoon Valley area of California outside Napa. And they've been there since. They've had I think they started out with like 300 acres. And they were farmers. And then they found out later on back in the 1960s that it was better to grow grapes than it was to grow other crops that they had. So yeah, my mom actually has, now it's been sold off bit by bit and piece by piece. There's stuff stuck left with, I think, 75 acres. And 25 acre plot out there, 25 acre plot in Sassoon Valley right now sells for I think she said $16 million with vineyards on it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Shit is not cheap, man. I was like, so family went from dirt floor poor farmers, to multi-millionaire grape growers. And she's like, yeah. She goes, the coolest thing is, she goes, we don't do anything with the farm. They own the land, yes, but it's leased to a winery. They're the ones that take care of all the grapes and shit, and they get paid to do nothing. Yeah. I was like, damn, hell yeah, that's the way to go. Like last year, because of the drought, they normally make anywhere from $1 million to I think $750,000 off their grapes. But last year, because of the drought, they made like $35,000, which sucks. But they're not taking the risk. It's the vineyard company that grows all the grapes, harvests it to make wine. They're the ones taking all the fucking risk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they get paid regardless. But if the winery doesn't make anything, they really don't either. So it hurts them some.
Yeah.
Because my mom's up there in age along with my stepdad. So,
Well, the coolest thing that I've read about my family is my bloodline comes from the Saxtons.
Yeah, mine too.
The Saxtons are the ones that, they're the ones that actually created the English language.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, you're correct. Yeah, partly, yes. So Saxons now is it Anglo-Saxon or
yes, Anglo-Saxon.
Scandinavian Anglo-Saxon.
No, we're Anglo-Saxon.
Okay, Anglo-Saxons. So you guys came from Germany. That's where the Anglo-Saxons came out of. Basically, was
pretty much
the Germanic regions. Yeah, Cockle Saxon. From cock lovers. Fucking fuck you, Remesis. Delhi. over there gargling on your liquid cock.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be hitting on us in a little bit.
Yeah, he will. As soon as he figures out how to work his fucking phone to get the camera back on. Come on, drunk motherfucker, get up here. Stop talking shit.
And another thing is, when we migrated to the United States, we migrated to the southern states, like Alabama, Mississippi.
You see what he put? You sound like Tone Loc just blew Ron.
Yes. Hey, I sound like the Godfather, okay? Fucking forget about it.
You sound like half a butt puppet, Remesis, so shut up. Well, it's funny for a motherfucker who's drunk, he can still type pretty good.
You're locking
You
up
gotta
over
type
there.
that shit out because talk to text don't like slurred words.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we migrated to the United States, we migrated to the South.
Okay.
And it's funny how my dad came from Mississippi to California up into Canada. So my dad was a traveler too. He didn't care. He traveled all over there.
When my family left basically Dorsetshire, Maine, they went to the Carolinas and then into Kentucky. And there's basically a holler in Kentucky. It's nothing but all my kin, right? And then they went to Oklahoma and Texas. And when they made it to Texas, they actually founded a city that's northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth. And I think what county is that? I can't remember the name of the county off the top of my head, but the city is called Sunset. And for a while, they thought that the city was in one county. It turned out to be in another. There was a big hubbub about that for a long time. I think it's like Dorsetshire County or something.
Could you imagine doing your DNA and finding out that your whole family was part of the circus? The traveling circus.
Be kind of funny. A traveling circus.
I wonder how many people actually did their DNA and found out that they were a part of a traveling circus and became
a bunch of fucking clowns, man.
and became part of the circus.
Yeah, well, hey,
you know what I mean?
Circus people actually made a good amount of money, back in the day.
They traveled all over the world.
Yeah, they got to see all sorts of shit, Just like if you were with Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey up until like 2, 3, or 4 years ago, I'm thinking, when they shut it down, they went everywhere. They actually had like 3 trains, big trains.
Yeah, they went all over the place.
Yeah, man, because I remember I used to live in Sarasota, Florida, where they had their winter headquarters, and it was cool to go down there.
It's sad that they're barely still even around.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, they're gone now. But it was cool because when I was younger, I actually got to see when all the trains came in.
Yeah,
and you get to see all the performers and everything. That was pretty cool.
In California, that was a big thing when we were kids. The circus coming into town.
So over off Roseville Road, right, is where the train yard is, right?
Yeah.
And so me and my friends used to ride our bicycles from over there by McClellan Air Force Base over there to Roseville Road when the circus train came in, and get to sit there and watch them unload everything. It was pretty cool when I was a little kid too. Of course, you can't do shit like that now, but you used to be able to.
We did that in San Jose also.
Yeah.
When they came to San Jose and Oakland and stuff.
Yep. That was good memories, man. You can't do that nowadays. Being a 7-year-old riding a bike 5 miles from home, you get your ass kidnapped or killed or ran over. When I was a kid, it was way different. Both of us. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
We were given freedom. We were able to go do shit as kids and be kids, be able to go out in the neighborhood and do things. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Our kids will never know that.
No, man.
Our kids will never. All they'll remember is, man, we had to stay in the house. We weren't allowed to go outside and play.
Yeah, or
thanks to COVID,
they're fucking zombified by these devices.
Right. Right.
Like outside, I had friends, man. You know what I'm saying? You picked up a telephone off a fucking wall and you called your friends, right? Hey, can I come over? And 99% of the times you didn't even do that because your friends were outside, nowhere near fucking phone. You
Fucking
had shit
telly.
to do outside, you know. That's what I miss. I wish my kids could do that.
All my friends are drunk these days.
Drunk, you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Remus is over there drinking his liquid crack. That moonshine, man.
Man, we used to have a lot of fun when he lived across the street from me.
I bet.
He's an old gay farmer.
now he's a redneck. Now he's a redneck, you know. But which is funny, he's already Native American, so he was redneck to begin with.
Yeah, he's been a redneck for a while.
Now he's hillbilly and redneck.
He's a gay redneck.
Oh, for real, huh? But I don't know. I don't know what his wife would say about that.
She doesn't care.
No.
So, yeah. So I tried to get a few people on here. I tried to get my son to come on. He's an artist, and he's too busy.
What about Purple? What about Sticky?
I don't have contact with him, other than through the show. Other than through the show.
Do you have Rake's contact?
I think I have him on Facebook, but I haven't messaged him.
Maybe you should, man. See if he wants to pop in here for a minute.
Yeah, I'm about to end it. We're at 39 minutes, so I'm about to end it anyways. We're getting close.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, another 20 minutes or so.
And I got to work tomorrow too. Well, I don't got to officially work. I got to go sit at the shop and hang out all day.
And do nothing?
And do nothing.
Yeah.
Wait for a trigger to come in.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, are you guys still doing equipment and making stuff there, or?
No, I got one more gun I got to fix, and then we're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be coming back? Eventually.
I don't think so.
So it's done permanently from here on out.
Yeah.
Man, that's.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Are you going to go into
shit
other
happens. Shit happens. Well, you know, I'm a high steel rigger, and that's why I go to these shows and stuff and appear at these shows. So,
but I mean,
like
business-wise, are you guys going to expand into other territories, like maybe real estate ventures, or?
I own my business. I own my business.
Okay. Oh, you're rigging business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
right now because of COVID, I'm working for the union and all that stuff, and working for just fulfilling contracts with people as myself. But when we open back up, I'll be heading back to California or Las Vegas or wherever they send me.
Okay.
And
now,
picking up crews and.
So are you going to just be traveling then for a while, or is that your home base where you're at and that's where you're pretty much working from?
No, I'll be traveling. I'll be traveling a lot.
All right.
So, but hopefully we'll have enough work here where I don't have to travel a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm glad I found out, from you about the other situation, because I was putting your company's name out there, for merchandise and products. Yeah. So believe it or not.
We just got too many people harassing, too many harassing phone calls, too many people harassing her to pay them money and stuff like that. And it's just ridiculous that, like, when somebody starts having financial issues, how many people come out of the woodwork and start harassing you for money.
Or even if you come into money, motherfuckers are out there with their hand out.
Like when I had my business going, people thought it was I was obligated to pay them extra money or pay them more than I pay anybody else. Or, it was really sickening to me that I had to fight with a lot of people. I wasted a lot of talking time fighting with people about finances.
Yeah, and that's really
What I
fucking
make-
stupid. You know?
What I make as a business is no concern of yours.
Nope, none. You know,
Agree to work for me for is that is what.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to say what people don't
No,
understand
go ahead. It's all right.
about owning a business is it's separate from you as a person. A business is its own entity in
Absolutely.
itself, and people don't understand that shit. That let's say 1 year your company makes $20 million. Well, that money's not $20 million in my fucking pocket. As the business owner, that's
Absolutely.
money for the business. I still have to get paid from said business,
Absolutely.
and it ain't 20 million fucking bucks. So why are you walking around with your fucking hand out to me, dude? You know, it doesn't work
Absolutely.
that way. Even though people
When I
think it
started
does,
my
you know?
business, I fought with a lot of people, and they would go behind my back and talk shit about me to my client.
And that's fucked up.
And the cool thing about it is my client knows who I am. My client knows that I have the insurance. My client knows that I have the business license.
Yeah,
My client
Yep.
knows that I'm there working with everybody, making sure they know exactly what to do.
yep. From A to Z, literally. You know, every
So
aspect
why-
of business. Yeah,
So why should I pay you more than anybody else?
exactly.
I'm not going
Well,
to pay you. I'm not going to pay somebody more money than what I make.
No, because you're the main thing, man. You're the owner. You're the one that actually puts in the more effort than anyone else. See, and to make a long story short, I'm gonna kill a little bit of time here. People out here, these idiots, right? And why we're suffering from hyperinflation. I kept telling people this, man. You're begging for $15 an hour to flip fucking burgers, right? At that time, people were doing that shit. I was working as a firefighter paramedic. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't even make that. And my job's way more deadlier than fucking flipping a goddamn hamburger. You know, why are you entitled to do something that a kid straight in high school can do? You know what I'm saying? With all the
Absolutely.
schooling and career
Absolutely.
shit I had to go through, it was fucking ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Now they got that $15 an hour, right? But what happens? Your wages go up. That money ain't going to come out of thin air, motherfucker. It's going to come from consumers that have to put that money in to pay those wages.
Absolutely.
And I used to own my own business, and one thing people didn't understand, right? As a business owner, I can say this legitimately, that okay, if I'm forced to pay you $15 an hour, you know what that's going to cost me? 30. And people are like, no, it won't. It'll cost you 15. No, motherfucker. I've got to insure you. I've got to get you your fucking your
I got to do your book work. I got to do your paperwork. I got to do your taxes. I got to mail off your taxes. There's a lot more to it than just paying. There's a lot more to just paying.
Yeah, I got to cover your fucking
Yeah.
workman's comp, all that shit. And then where's that money going to come from? It's not going to come out of my pocket because I'm an employee too. People don't understand that. It's going to have to come out of the
Yeah.
company. And how's the company going to survive? Well, the company's going to raise prices.
Right.
Simple trickle down economics, man. Easy. You know, if you earn more,
And
things are
like
gonna
you said,
cost
just
more.
because I'm the owner, and just like you said, just because I'm the owner and the business has $2 million, doesn't mean I have $2 million.
Bingo.
And just because the business is worth $2 million doesn't mean I'm worth $2 million.
No.
Because I can have
And-
shit credit. My credit can
Yeah.
be shit. And I don't have anything, but my business has good credit and my business has all this money.
See, and here's another thing, right? People think it's interesting, right? Because I'm going to go on to someone that everyone knows, Elon Musk. Do you know how he made all of his money? Stocks in his own company. That's how that motherfucker's a billionaire, right? He actually has shares and stocks in his own company. That's the only way he actually makes money off of it. People don't understand that either about him. If I remember right, I think he takes an annual salary, if I'm not mistaken, of maybe I think 60 to 100 grand. People don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, he
Yeah.
doesn't advertise that shit. All of his money's tied up in stocks and bonds. So if Tesla tanks, He's no longer a billionaire. He's flat fucking broke. Literally, because
Absolutely.
he's got all his shit tied up in that company. You know what I'm saying? Because it's his, but he was smart enough that when they went public, he bought his own shares, right? So, in his own company. So, but yeah, no, like it's things like that I hear people talking about, to where they're like, well, yeah, he does this. Just like my mom and my dad.
Hey,
I'm a doctor.
Not to interrupt you real quick.
Yeah,
Send the link to Broadway. Send Broadway the link.
Oh, okay, yeah. Got it.
I can't. I can. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I got it, man. I'm already
I
on
got
top
it.
of it. You already did it?
Okay. No, go ahead. So
I'm sending Broadway the link right now.
it's not easy to run a business as much as people think it is, and you can have $20,000-$30,000 in the bank. Go get your license. Go get your corporate license. Go get your insurance, and you're broke.
Yep.
You're broke. That's simple.
You're flat fucking broke.
I started my business with $35 and a lie.
Like on my podcast, my first guest was my mom, okay, who was owner of an auto mall with my dad, right? So company itself was worth something like, if they when they combined all automotive inventory, buildings, property, was something like $180 million, right? They weren't worth that. My dad took a salary of $100,000 a year, and people are like, wow, that's a lot of money. Well, when you got 8 kids, you got to feed, clothe, and everything else. $100,000 ain't going to do shit. Honestly, that's middle class, to be nice,
Absolutely.
So
I was making $150,000 a year on my own, and that was middle class.
Yep, I sent him the link. Did he get
And I was driving shitty cars. I lived in shitty neighborhoods, and I was still paying people $15 to $20 an hour.
Yeah. But see, here's the funny thing, right? So one of the things I learned growing up from my family was business owners. Like my grandma.
What's up, Executioner?
What's up, X?
What's up?
Hey, man.
Welcome to the show.
What's good? How you doing? What's up?
Pretty good. I haven't seen
Doing
you around,
good.
man.
We're
What's
doing
going on?
good.
Well, I'm doing good, man. Just staying out the way.
Yeah.
Man, just, getting shit together.
Yep.
Oh.
So are you going to be doing your own thing now on podcasting, man?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah, what's going on with the show when you come in live?
I'm coming live starting next weekend. I was supposed to do it this weekend, but Rob and Chris Casanova couldn't make it, so I said, fuck it, we'll just wait till a good day.
Man, if you need a co-host, dude, I'm always available. Just send me a message, brother.
Okay.
Yep, same here.
Castle sent me a message, man. As soon as he sent me a message, man, it took me a couple minutes, but I was working on a project for the Off the Hook. But as soon as I got that message, man, I popped in, So if you need help, brother, let me know, dude. I'm down to help.
All right. That's true.
You just had your,
That's true. I was listening to what you were saying about, your company can have 2 million. Doesn't mean you're a millionaire.
No, exactly.
You
And
Yeah,
I
exactly.
pointed that out, That'll make you rich. That makes your company worth money, but your company's got to put out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to cover its own expenses and everything else. So that 2 million, when all said and done, may just be enough to cover your fucking payroll.
Broadway remembers when I have my business.
Yep.
Remember, and I lived in a shitty house in a shitty neighborhood, right?
Yep.
Let me guess. Do you live in Del Paso Heights?
No, it was in North Highlands.
No, I lived in North Highlands.
well, close enough, man.
Right across the street from Face's house.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the cool thing is, We only had one meth head on our street. And he was in jail most of the time I was there. And our neighborhood was the quietest neighborhood in North Highlands. 2 blocks over, you could hear gunshots in any direction.
Well, we'll get this shit, man. While you guys were living a lap of luxury over there in, Edenville, my ass was living at the Omega Apartments, man. That was ghetto war zone shit.
Hey, A Street and Omega was like one of the worst neighborhood in North Highlands, man.
Then I moved to Lincoln for a little while.
It was worse.
Dude,
I know. I coming from the 90s from that. I already know.
Dude, I lived at the Omega Apartments, man. That thing was ghetto as fuck.
Yeah.
For real.
And then I moved to Lincoln for a while.
Like East
And I had a
LA,
nice house in Lincoln.
like every other fucking weekend there was a shooting there, you know what I'm saying? But my white ass didn't get involved in none of that shit, which was funny because I was one of the only few white people that lived there. Because I was smart enough to stay the fuck out of the drama. You know what I mean? One night me and my wife we walk over to what was the name? What was the name of that taco joint?
Alberto's.
Yeah, Alberto's. We went up to Alberto's,
Alberto's.
right? And there was a fucking shooting at Omega, and we walked home, and I tripped over a fucking sniper laying in the grass, wearing all black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You remember when Kavka's got all lit up, man?
Yeah.
You know, somebody went by there and hit that motherfucker with an AK. Yeah. That's fucking bad, man. See, like, people are like, dude, how the hell were you able to live there? Motherfucker, I grew up in the deepest part of hell, dude. So, nothing new for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's where I grew up at.
Yeah, I grew up on Mahogany Street, right around the corner from what is now known as Castoria Elementary. So when I was a kid, it was called McClellan Elementary off the Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Before they changed the name to
McClellan Air Force Base is actually a nice place, though.
Yeah, well,
I've driven out there.
You want to hear a fucked up story about McClellan? So check this out. Family member of mine, McClellan Air Force Base, got this huge cache of gold coins delivered to them to prove how much money that they pumped into the local economy. Well, one of my family members found those gold coins and skipped town with them all.
Damn.
And he still wanted it. Hang on a second.
Nice.
That's funny.
Hold on. Hey, I'm in the middle of a podcast. I'm live. Yes. All right, love you.
Mute him real quick.
You can unmute me. That was just my brother.
Yeah, I got
Asking me
you.
if I got the part from an auto parts store that he sent for my car.
So, Castle Air Force Base is named after one of our family members. You can Google the story.
That's cool. Yeah, well,
We also have high schools. We also have high schools, Castle High Schools, that were named after a few of our relatives.
So the land that McClellan Air Force Base sits on was owned by the Piercy family, and that's actually my family. You want to hear something screwed up? They leased the land that McClellan Air Force Base sits on to the federal government for, get this, 2 cents an acre. Okay. And they had an 80-year lease. They said they declared eminent domain and took it when they shut the base down. Nope. My family's still fighting the government over that crap.
So my uncle has a street named after him. My uncle has a street named after him in Rosedale, Mississippi. R.D. Castle. He lived in that town his whole entire life and lived in that same house most of his life. They named the street after him.
So, X, are you in Southern or Northern Sac?
I'm in North Highlands.
Oh, you're
Right
still up in
next-
the Highlands.
I'm right next door to McClellan Air Force.
Oh, okay, over right next door to McClellan Air Force Base.
By the park.
Oh, okay, Air Park.
Yeah, the park is a block away from me.
Oh, so you're literally on base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So are you
on
in
there.
former base housing?
No. I'm right there on you know where Watt and Freedom Park is?
Yes.
Watt
yes.
East Street. That used
Yeah.
to be East Street.
Yep.
I'm right there on that. If you turn left,
And go down a little
go
bit.
up. I'm at those little apartments right there on the left hand side.
Oh, okay, cool.
Then there's a field, and then right next to the field, across the street, is the park. Yeah.
Mm. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's my
So
kid's
you
favorite
live
park.
over by the Family Fitness where I used to go work out at.
Yeah, I'm behind Planet Fitness right now.
Yeah, he's over there by
Yeah.
the Air Museum and shit.
I worked out at Family Fitness, right on the other side of you.
Yeah, Family Fitness. Yep, right there.
Yep.
But
And,
I'm right behind
I
Planet
remember
Fitness.
yeah. You're in those apartments over there by that. But
Mhm.
Family Fitness is on the other side of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to get so mad because I'd get hungry after I worked out and I was looking for a Burger King. And it took me back there and there's no Burger King back there at all.
There was a
No,
Burger
I
King.
drove
right-
around for like 4.
Yeah, the Burger King.
There's
is at-
one in the commissary, but they moved out now.
Oh, they left
Yeah.
CX.
Yeah.
Well,
they
they've
left
been
commissary.
they've been gone for a while.
No, they
Fuck.
just left. They just left after the COVID.
Yeah, fuck, man.
When
That
the COVID
sucks.
happened.
Well, I couldn't find them. I drove around for 4 or 5 days looking for that motherfucker, and I could
It
not
was in
find
the
that bitch.
commissary, Jimmy.
Yeah, right inside. the
Oh,
commissary.
inside the commissary. I
Yeah,
didn't know
inside
that.
CX. Yeah.
I was so mad. I was
the
like,
grocery store was separate, but yeah.
I used to go there all
Right.
the time and get burgers or go to Subway in there.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny.
'Cause I was the closest
know?
Burger King here, or you had to go up on Auburn Boulevard to go get fucking Burger King.
Or
this
up there
area.
to Antelope Boulevard for McDonald's and
Antelope.
fucking, Wendy's or whatever over there,
Yeah,
up toward Antelope.
yeah.
so I talked to Telly about making us all some new content and stuff for our shows, but we got to
I'm
do
working
something
on-
about his. We got to do
I'm
something
working
about his computer.
Yeah, I'm working on the disclaimer right now for us all. So,
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, I'll be sending that out pretty soon when I get that done. I should have that done by tomorrow night. Fully wrapped up and done, unless you want me to make any changes to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna
Yep.
send it to you I'm
For
gonna send
sure.
it to you in its raw form first. So you'll be the first to see it there, Castle.
Absolutely.
The raw cut before I finish it all off completely.
Right.
How can y'all do
So-
that when Mean Face? Hold on. I got something funny. How can y'all use our name when Mean Face started this whole shit, and we still act like we're fucking the guys behind the back?
Hey,
You
man,
are the
I
guy
was-
behind
Oh,
the
never
back.
forget. Don't forget, we started this shit.
You are the guy behind the back.
Network.
So like X basically, so like Telly's been having issues with his computer, so
Yeah, I know.
that's why I reached out to Castle for it. I'm just making the disclaimer, rated R disclaimer, basically.
Mhm.
That we could put in front of the podcast, and it's not going to have anybody's name or the network name. It's just going to be a generic disclaimer with some.
Right,
humor
I
to it.
know. I know. Yeah.
So don't get all about hurt at me, motherfucker. I'm working free here.
Hey, how come I put all the money into this bullshit
You pay me,
and I get all
motherfucker.
the fucking bullshit behind it all?
God
I
damn,
gotta
man.
babysit Rob Wilds. What? I never signed up on being Rob Wilds' babysitter.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, man, X. The
Hey.
gas prices are fucking nuts.
Castle is the owner, man. He's the
Yeah.
money man. He's the man that owns it.
Fuck
now.
you. Fuck you.
You're the main
me,
man that
bitch.
owns the shit. Hey, Castle. I'm glad that you own it, because instead of that fucking Joe Cimarelli, I hate that fucking prick.
Oh,
Well, we own it.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
just
I'm
me.
glad-
We own it.
I'm glad you and Rob and and whoever else is behind. I'm glad that they got some people that it was.
Putting it out there.
Well,
Well,
not
we
only
all
that,
got a
it's
part of
just,
this.
it's just well, it's more of common sense and more of not running with the money. You know, that motherfucker
Right.
owes a lot of us money. He ran off with
Right.
the motherfucking money. Didn't want to
Yeah,
pay
just
none
like
of it.
one of the
Right.
things I've been trying to do, believe it or not, behind the scenes, and I'll just make it public. I've been talking to sponsors, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I do Twitch, and I've already got a sponsor on Twitch who wants to jump over here. And I'm working on landing a second one specifically for the network, if I can hook them motherfuckers. But
Right.
I'm going to get them into the front door. I'm going to let other people that know more than me actually do the negotiations and the contracts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with the fucking my sponsor over on Twitch, they just do a number at me. I'm like, fuck, all right.
Jimmy, do you have a problem with me on the network doing my Wrestle News Buzz?
Do I have a problem with what?
With me doing the Wrestle News Buzz on Off the Hook Network?
Not at all.
Okay, because the reason why I say that is Rob, and I think I need to do a vote poll from the guys, and the answer is whoever says no, okay, stay with your no bit. Whoever say yeah, stay with your yeah bit. I'm gonna do
So-
a vote poll before I even start doing this.
Thing is,
X.
Here's his Russell shoot. Here's his Russell News.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there's
two
no
different. That's
conflict
two
there.
different shows. Literally
Exactly.
two different shows. Like they talk about old school shit on their shows, and they may have wrestlers on their show, but they don't talk about nothing fucking current. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they don't. I mean, they do
here's
on
the thing.
occasion.
Here's the thing, though. I'm pitching for the independent circuit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's pitching about guys that was here yesterday and not really doing nothing too much today.
Yeah, legends, basically. He's the
Exactly.
legend guy to be legit, and you're the current new generation wrestler.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That to me, that show would be, more modern for everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, breaking news, fucking the guy the Tony Khan bought fucking Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. So I mean, he's got that catalog, he's got all that shit.
I knew
There's
that
a
was
lot of
going to
new
happen.
talent there,
I
man.
knew that was going to happen 3 years ago.
Oh, so did I, man. I knew that was
They
going to
already- they
happen
already
because
had
WWE.
that.
I don't see any conflict. I don't see any conflict with your show and his show at all.
No, man,
Yeah,
you got my vote for it, dude. You really do.
Yeah,
Man.
because I'm working on. I got, even some of the wrestlers Rob knows. We all know a lot of the wrestlers that we know.
Well, fuck, you're a wrestler, so of course.
But my thing is this: I'm gonna do real interviews. If you know what I'm talking about. I'm not
Yeah,
knocking
one of-
nobody. I'm not knocking Rob. I like Rob. I love Rob like a brother, man. We've been
Right.
man known each other for over 25 years, man.
Yeah, see?
Him and Chris Casanova and
That's
Bass.
family, right?
We're all family, but at the same time, when he told me specifically out of his mouth, he's like, "I don't want you on Off the Hook Network." I'm a co-founder of Off the Hook. Who in the hell are you to tell me I can't?
Fuck,
Me and
you're
Face was
the founder of
talking.
the-
Me and Face was talking. He said, "Man, go ahead and do this shit, man. Don't let that
So
man
wait a
tell-"
second. Off the Hook Network came from Off the Hook,
Yeah,
right? The
Yeah.
original Off the Hook. So what
we
the
were
fuck?
Off the
man?
Hook.
Yeah,
Off the
when
Hook
you guys were
TV.
doing Off the Hook YouTube and all the other shit,
Yeah.
that was you and that was you and a couple other people. I've watched those fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know how he can get off with saying you're not off the hook. No bullshit. This is a brainchild of you.
He
and
didn't
a few
want
other
me.
motherfuckers.
I don't know if he's thinking that I'm gonna outshine him. I'm not trying to outshine nobody. I want to help promote Russell Shoot just like I want him to help promote Russell News Buzz.
Yeah,
It's
well,
all-
see, just
we're
like
all
me,
in the
I'll
same
promote
game.
anybody. I'll come on anybody's show
Yeah.
that asks me. I'm part
And
of the
I-
network. Why
I
not?
like Rob. I don't have no hatred towards the man. It's just
Nope,
that
neither do I.
business
None.
is business. If we could, consolidate and say, hey, let's promote each other. Hey, I know he's down with it. I think he was just saying that to see what I was gonna do, what I was gonna say, probably because you got to know Rob.
Yeah.
Rob is a character.
Hey man, Rob is our Jimmy Hart, mouth of the South. Let's get the shit not twisted here.
Well, I would say more than that, but yeah, in that, yeah.
You know, if you want to
I
get
just
down to it.
still don't understand
Oh,
how I just don't
Rob
understand
Hall,
how I
yeah.
became the babysitter.
I don't
Can
fucking know.
somebody tell me that? How did I become the babysitter?
Well, Jimmy Castle started from North Highlands. That's where it
Hey,
started.
Castle.
Yeah,
That's why you're the
babysit
fucking
face.
babysitter. You're the mean machine behind with the green.
Yeah. But you know what, Jimmy, I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing, man. You know, you got your business going. You're still doing your business, man. I'm proud of you. You moved
Yeah.
a long ways from the time that I met you. You know, there was times maybe me and him feel like I didn't like him. No, I don't like that dude. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I told Face, I
Just
said I like Jimmy. He's a cool cat, man. We may act like we may not like each other, but deep down inside, I like Jimmy. He was a cool dude, man. We'd be playing off the jokes and shit, but he was
Same
good
with
dude.
you.
I like
Same
Jimmy,
with you. It was all about joking. It was all about joking and fucking with each other. It was never about
And the
not
funny
liking
thing is,
somebody.
Yeah.
Nobody knows this outside this group, but I'm the newest motherfucking member here. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Mr. Nobody. You know what I mean? But hey, everyone here I'm cool with. I look at you all motherfuckers like family. You know what I'm saying? I may be the newest motherfucker, but you know, I feel like we're all, you know, click like family. You know what I mean? And family fights, argue. We have our spats. You know, it happens.
That's gonna happen. That's the territory.
Yeah,
Comes
exactly.
with it. Everything has not come easy and peaches and cream, man. And
No,
gold.
never. No, man.
never
We'll
comes
have
like
our
that.
squabbles. We'll have our fucking disagreements.
Look at our brother Leatherface right now. He's getting drunk, being a faggot.
Yeah. You know.
He's probably passed out. He's probably passed out with a toy in his ass.
Yeah.
With the dildo up his ass.
Drinking that liquid crack, man. That moonshine.
He's got his new ferret hanging halfway out of his ass.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go see him this summer. I told him I'm gonna go see him. You know, he doesn't know when, but I'm gonna surprise him. I'm working on the surprise.
I'm actually going to be in California on the around the 25th of April.
Where are you going to be?
Oh, you'll be down here in
I'll talk
25th
to you
of
when we get
April?
off air. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be in LA on the 25th,
LA.
but I'll be up in Sacramento and stuff around the
Well,
20
when you come up,
the 27th or the 28th.
I'll hop in the hoopty and come down there, man. You know.
I'm going to be in LA. I got to find out what's going on with the court case before I go up to the Bay.
Oh, with that bullshit.
Yeah.
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 With
he
my
informed
sister's
me of
stuff.
that shit. That's pretty twisted. But
Yeah, I
hey,
heard
man,
about that, man.
you know, I've got my own court shit going on too, man. And fucking, they keep fucking throwing that shit back and back. First, it was
Well, once that's done, that's also going to be one of my shows. I'm going to be talking about that. And
the shit I'm involved in.
no,
Or
my stuff. Yeah, my stuff.
Oh fuck, man. Well, unless I get thrown on their gag order, man, I'm gonna bust all my shit open too. I don't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay me fat to silence my big mouth.
Hell yeah.
But Jimmy and Wrangler Dave, you know, you guys are awesome, man. I hope you guys' show prosper, man, and make this shit happen this year, man. Because 22,
Like
off
I
the
told
hook is
Faith
off the
originally-
hook.
Like I
Gonna do
told
some
Faith
off the
originally,
hook
Always.
moves.
We're always off the hook.
off the motherfucking hook, bitches. But one of the things I told Face is I enjoy being a sidekick, right? Because I like feeding off people's energy. I'm not one of these people. I mean, I do my own podcast, but I'm more comfortable with the group, like with X, with Jimmy. You know, that's me. You know, I could put in input and things like that where most people won't. Like I said, I'm a sidekick motherfucker more than a main shower, but I am going to get my own podcast rolling back again, you know, or try to at least. Because I feed off other people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, it keeps me fresh and with new topics and shit to say. Because if I sit here on my own cast, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do now next? You know, with my Twitch, it's easy. I just fucking play video games. You know what I'm saying? And make money doing that. You know, that's easy enough.
Hey, Twitch, you can make easy money off of that shit, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just playing fucking video games all day.
Oh, it's funny, man. I'm not even partnered with Twitch, and I got a sponsor. You know. I guess they like my style and shit. And what's funny, man, is when motherfuckers I game with find out how old I am in real life, they're like, what the fuck? You're my dad's age. I'm like, so?
That's because you're an old motherfucker.
Yeah, and I also play an old man on Twitch.
You're really old.
I'm an old motherfucking
I
kid.
know I sound like an old man, but you're really old.
Yeah, dude, you could do it better than I can. Which, come on, join me.
That's because my voice is fucked up.
Yeah.
When I was young, we used to chase white buffaloes across the lands. We used to walk to school in the snow, 20 feet of snow with no shoes on.
Uphill both ways.
My fetus was so.
My sisters over there going, we still do that up here. My sisters over there going, we still do that up here in Canada.
Yeah.
And we didn't even have snowshoes back then.
We used to fuck chicks in igloos.
We used to chase pussy on Huffy bicycles, man. I tell you what.
But we couldn't go anywhere on the bicycles because they wouldn't go in the snow.
Well, you ain't pedaling hard enough, motherfucker. Spike them tires, motherfuckers.
I gotta know who made this. If you're easily offended,
I think that was
That sounds like Rob Wilds right there.
That's Rob.
It
But I
does.
told
It
her to
does.
change it, man. Instead of sucks for you, if you're easily offended, 0 fucks given. You know?
That's Rob Wilds right there, man. Or it could be Face, but I think it's more Rob Wilds.
That was Rob's doing, yeah. Because I remember when it popped up, I was a guest on his feed. On his
we're at an hour and 13 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it.
Yeah, well, hey, man, it was a blast at the end here, you know.
Absolutely. If you guys want to stick around and bullshit for a little bit afterwards, that's fine.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna-
Nemesis Nightingale popped in here, fucking Telly.
Yeah.
His liquid crack. He was
Winning. I'm a motherfucking winner, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, was that when you won that big little jackpot at the casino?
No, I made
I
that
won $3,000 at the casino a couple days ago.
a few months ago.
2 weeks ago.